Hello. Today I am filming a video I've been meaning to film for a little bit now, and that is a review of the Leaf Razor. It is a metal zero waste razor. Basically what makes the Leaf Razor special is it kind of gives you the convenience of a cartridge razor, but then the sustainability, reusability of a double edge razor or a safety razor, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into what is Leaf. So from my understanding and just from looking at the brand's website, they are a brand that's kind of just really focused on quality, owning your shave. You know, there's so many subscription services out there right now for shaving, but they really believe that you can see cost benefits and just value in buying your razor. And so they wanted to create a plastic-free, zero pink tax sort of unisex razor, which I think is great. Totally aligns with all of my values. Also, I guess I didn't mention at the beginning of this video, this was not sent to me. I purchased this myself and it was expensive and I have thoughts. So anyway, that's pretty much it about the brand. In terms of their offerings, they have two sets that you can get the razor in. They have one called the Essentials, which is the one that I got, and it comes with the razor just like in a little box. Here she is. Oh, so beautiful. I wanted the rose gold one, but apparently it was recalled because the lovely, beautiful rose gold finish was coming off, so we got the black one instead. But anyway, in the Essentials pack, you get this razor, and then you also get 20 blades or 40 edges, and they all come wrapped in paper, as they do when you buy really any sort of razor like this. So for what it's worth, you get this in the starter pack, but you can also just go and like buy razors for super cheap. And that's why it's maybe so expensive up front, because the goal hopefully is to see some cost benefits down the line. So this little duo here is $79. So, you know, it took me a while to decide to buy this, but anyway, more to say. Don't sign off of the video just yet after hearing that price. I have some more thoughts. There's also something called a starter bundle. Sorry, I've got like notes down here to make sure I'm remembering everything. The starter bundle is $109 and it comes with a metal stand to prop your razor up in. I didn't feel like I needed that because I have a shower caddy that has like a razor hook already built into all of the shelves. So yeah, you get the metal stand, you get 50 blades or 100 edges, and then you also get a little blade disposer tin. So it's just like a metal tin to put your blades in when you're done with them, basically. Yeah, you can order the razor on Leaf's website, or I actually bought mine at a zero waste market called Tare Market here in the Twin Cities. So if you're in the area, I actually feel like they might still be open during quarantine because they're technically like an essential retailer. They sell groceries and stuff. So always nice to not only support a brand that has some really, really nice values, but also a local business that has great values too. So always shop local when you can, but if not, you can get this online. So let's get into my thoughts. Perhaps spoiler alert, I am not like as head over heels about this razor as every other person seems to be. Before I bought this razor, I did a bit of research, but I bought it like 6 months ago at this point, so I don't remember all of the research I did. But yesterday or last night, when I knew I was going to film this video, I just watched some people's reviews. I could not find any negative reviews, which is great, which means you might really, really, really love this. I just really like this razor. I don't even know if I really like this razor. I just like this razor. I think in terms of the zero waste razor offerings out there on the market, they are very, I mean, they're not slim pickings, but a lot of the options are those double edge razors where you have to kind of go through a bit of a learning curve to figure out how to use them, make sure you don't cut yourself, and you have to hold them at like a 45-degree angle and all of this, you know, Zach Galifianakis numbers flying by sort of stuff. It's not that confusing, but basically when I was doing my research and I found this Leaf razor, I thought, how amazing. Best of both worlds. I don't really have to think about making this transition. It's just like obvious and seamless. However, I don't know if I was just like so bold, needed to be humbled, but the first time I used this, I cut myself so badly. Like the worst cut I've ever given myself shaving. And I won't get too graphic. I will say my shower did look like the scene in Psycho, and I now have a scar on my ankle that I won't show, so don't feel like you have to look away, but the scar is probably this big, like the size of that opening in there on my ankle, and that's there forever. So great, awesome, thanks. But again, that's obviously user error because everyone else, like I watched 20 something reviews last night, everyone else loves this razor. Men, women, everywhere in between, on their faces, on their legs, on their underarms. People love this. But anyway, that's just so you know, although maybe I did not like swoon after this razor, using it for my first time the way some other people did. I am in the minority, but I still wanted to be honest with you guys and just let you know. So using this razor on different parts of thine body, legs, fine. Aside from my first time using it and like jacking up my ankle, I should also mention the first time I used it, when you're loading this razor, you can put in at most 3 blades or 3 edges, I suppose I should say, because you snap them in half, have to kind of mess around a little bit, get them in there. And then yeah, so that's how I used it the first time. And I don't know if like having the 3 blades and then using this at a particular angle is what hurt me. But now I just use it with 2 and I haven't had any issues. So keep that in mind. Using this on my underarms, I don't love nearly as much. I think it's just, I guess I'm not used to, I feel like what am I trying to say? I feel like with other razors I used in the past that weren't zero waste, I could just get way more shaves out of them. But I feel like in order to get really close, really nice shaves, I feel like I have to change the blade more. Okay, so we've discussed legs, underarms. Let's just fly on through to the bikini / Brazilian area because full transparency, pretty much remove most of the hair down there. And using this, which I did for the first time the other week, I didn't love it. Hi, hello, it's Editing Tara. I feel like I was not super clear about why I didn't love this for the Brazilian region. It's because the head is kind of large and clunky for the area. And especially when you're really getting up under there, a little bit from behind, the non-sharp, but a little pointy like corners of the blades kind of stick out on either side of the head. And then you end up kind of like poking yourself. It's just not comfortable. And I couldn't think of how to explain that in the video, but that's essentially why I didn't love it for this area. But I want to be clear, the reason I didn't love it is because for the past almost a year, I've been getting sugared. I will go to a spa, pay to be sugared in my Brazilian area just because that is such a feat. I know it's possible to do it to yourself, but I read many horror stories online and I felt like it was worth it to support, again, a local spa, a local esthetician, and just know that I'm gonna have a nice, healthy area down there. But we are in quarantine and I thought, what the heck, why not? Let me just try and shave it. And I think it just comes down to like, I just don't like shaving that area, period. Even when I was using my Billy razor, I just don't like it. But if you are someone who is totally fine with shaving just the bikini region maybe or whatever, I think it'll work fine for you. I think at the end of the day, my review of this razor is it is a razor. It is a good razor. It's not like a crappy Bic razor that you'll buy for like $1 on clearance at some big box retailer. It's higher quality than that for sure, but it's not going to make your eyebrows grow 6 inches overnight and pay off all of your bills. Like, it's just a razor, and it's very expensive. So I just want to be totally honest with you guys before maybe you go and watch all the other like super, super over the moon reviews of this razor and spend $80 to $100 on it. It's just a razor. And if you like using razors, I think you will love using this razor, but it's just a razor. I do think though, I don't regret purchasing it because I appreciate the fact that I didn't have to go through a learning curve of using a double edge razor because I know the areas that I'm shaving, it just is a personal choice for me that it's just something I'm not interested in learning right now. But full transparency, using this razor has just kind of made me feel like maybe I just need to learn to sugar everywhere on my body because sugaring is just, In terms of zero waste hair removal, perhaps that is the takeaway I want to give in this video, is that sugaring is bomb and it's amazing. And if you're looking for sugaring tutorials, there's so many on YouTube. I've been trying to follow A Between E's. I still haven't nailed the sugaring situation yet, but I'm confident I can get there. So yeah, maybe before you drop the coin on this razor, go watch, some sugaring videos. If, the goal here is, you're not shaving your face or whatever, because that's to me is like kind of totally different. If you're someone who's just trying to remove the hair on your legs, your underarms, etc., buy a lemon, buy some sugar, try to do sugaring first and give it a few good times. Make sure you're like measuring temperature and everything like that. And if that still fails for you, but you still want a zero waste hair removal option, then go with the leaf. Although you are dropping $80, in theory, you'll be able to keep this razor forever. And razor blades are super, super cheap. So in the end, if I have this for like 50 years or whatever, it'll be like $1 a year or something. I don't know. I can't do math, but it'll be very, very affordable in the long term. I'm not throwing this away anytime soon, and I will use it. So anyway, those are my thoughts on the leaf razor. I don't think I forgot anything. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and yeah, have a good rest of your day and stay safe, everyone. Bye.